Hi, welcome to my channel, Not Your Average Weight Loss. I'm Karen. Thanks for joining me. If you're about to start a GLP-1 journey or you're in your first few weeks, this is what you can expect in your first month. From someone who is 56 years old going through menopause, I'm already down 50 pounds. It's great. So if you've already been here, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm documenting my real GLP-1 journey, what works, what doesn't, and everything in between. No sugarcoating, just honesty. Thanks for joining. So let's get right into it. So here's how month one went for me back in March of 2025 this year when I began my GLP-1 journey. So week one, my appetite dropped. There was no more food noise. It was incredible. It was unbelievable, but it happened. I was excited and nervous at the same time because I was uncertain about what my side effects were going to be and what I had to deal with. I taught myself, or I forced myself, I should say, learn to track protein and I did start strength training from day one of my journey. I've been continuously using the Lose It app. It's a free app. I recommend it. I'm not affiliated with it. It tracks all of your macros. It's been very helpful for me. Week two, food noise was non-existent. There was no food noise. I didn't hear those voices saying, oh, what's for dinner? What's for breakfast? Let's get a snack. You know what I mean. I wasn't feeling hungry, but I knew that I did have to eat because that's important. It's important to put nutrients into your body. My energy improved. I did, like I mentioned, strength train. It did become a lot easier. Week three, first weight loss. I lost 5.2 pounds. Great. After my shot, which I take every Sunday to this day, every Sunday morning, I felt fatigued and very cold. It did subsided after maybe month two, I believe. But I did start hydrating more and incorporated walking as part of my routine as well. I got a walking pad from Amazon. Very, very helpful, very easy and inexpensive. Week four, scale dropped again. I lost 6.9 pounds total. By the end of the week, I had lost a total of 8.8 pounds. Confidence came back as to whether this medication actually worked. It works, trust me. My clothes fit differently. My motivation was very high. So you're asking, how much weight might you lose? You know, everybody wants to know, right? On average, people using this medication lose between 5 and 15 pounds in their first month. But a good indication would be losing between a half a pound to 2 pounds per week. You do not want to lose any faster than that because you're also losing muscle, which is important. But listen, everyone is different. I'm not a doctor. Do not go by everyone else's progress. Every body is different. You may lose weight slower. You may lose the weight faster. But be mindful, you're losing weight, and that's a good thing. So you're starting, the other variable in this, because variables do matter, is your starting weight, the dose you're on, your muscle mass, your hormones, stress, sleep, everything. Everything matters. Those are all variables that no one can predict but you. Some side effects you might feel. These are common in a lot of people that have mentioned their experience, their GLP-1 experience. Nausea after eating too much. I have not encountered that, which is great. But I know some people that have. Constipation or slower digestion, I did encounter this. This is actually the only side effect that I've encountered, as well as weight loss. Don't forget, that's also a side effect. Feeling full faster, definitely. Lower appetite, sometimes at random times, definitely. Particularly when the week is almost over and you're due for your next shot. So what I mean is, as I mentioned, I take my shots every Sunday morning. So when maybe Friday or Saturday rolls around, I can feel my appetite going up a little bit. Burping, that's actually a real one. I never encountered this, but I think it's because I didn't titrate my dose up any further. I stayed at 3.0 and I'm still at 3.0 to this day. The good news, most side effects do get better as your body adjusts. Think of it, it's a medication you're putting into your body. It's natural, it's peptides, but at the same time, your body does have to adjust to that. And it will. I don't feel cold after my shots anymore. I don't feel fatigue after my shots anymore. So what helped me the most? 3 things that made my month 1 so successful. High protein. Number 1, between 100 and 140 grams of protein. I do 140 grams of protein a day. 100 being the lowest that I would recommend. Because you want to keep the muscle, right? You want to keep that. Strength training, walking or any type of movement daily definitely helps significantly. Tracking calories. Not obsessively. I do it obsessively, I have to admit. I do track my macros every day. I did start on a 1,200 calorie per day deficit. I used a TDEE calculator to figure that out. What my calorie deficit is, it tells you everything. It tells you what your maintenance is, what your goal weight should be, etc. And it's based on your height, your age, a bunch of different other variables as well. GLP-1s help with hunger, but your habits are what changes your body. And strength training is what recomps your body, if that's something you want to do. For me, it is. What not to do on a GLP-1. Here are the mistakes I almost made. Don't focus on the scale. It's how your body how your body looks to you, how your clothes fit. Are you going down in pant size? Those type of things, right? The non-scale victories. Don't compare your progress to anybody else's. Like I mentioned before, you're different. Everybody is different. You can respond to the medication differently. Don't increase your dose too quickly. If you're losing weight, you're not having any, the side effects are mild, not having a lot of side effects, there's no reason to go up. Don't expect instant transformation. This is time. You've gained as much weight as you have over a period of time, a long period of time. So don't expect to be transformed instantly. Slow and steady builds new habits. Fast weight loss can disappear fast too. You want something that's sustainable. What you can expect. You can expect small wins every week, the scale going down. Sometimes it doesn't, but majority of the time it does, especially in your first month. Hunger disappearing, no more food noise, clothes fitting better, more confidence, and hope. Hope again. Hope that something will actually work. And trust me, that hope matters, especially in your first month. If you're starting this journey, I'm cheering for you. It's not cheating, it's not easy, it's not magic, but it does work, and it's worth it. I went from a size 12, 14 to a size 4, feeling healthier and stronger than I did in my 40s. I'm 56. If you want real updates and support along the way, hit subscribe and like. Please feel free to comment below where you're starting, what dose you're on, any questions, anything like that, and I will respond. We're doing this together. I hope you like my video. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you next week. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye. Have a great one.